Good. Thank you for your transparency. I'm looking up this psalm for you. Um, it is, in summary, it basically says, "Don't worry about the wicked." Okay, basically that their time is coming. And basically for us to maintain our hope in the Lord, because there is a crown of righteousness stored up for God's children. And I'm going to get the psalm. Um, and also when you were talking, the Galatians 6:9 came back to me that was mentioned. It was like, let's not get tired of doing what is good, for in due time, in due season, you will reap a harvest if you don't give up. God's promise is a due season. There's an expected end to what you're going through. And oftentimes the enemy wants us to get so clouded out, our mind to be crowded with all the things that we're going through, that we said, like, my effort isn't worth it. Okay. I keep doing good and I keep being repaid evil for the good. And there's another scripture that says, like, if you repay good, repay evil for good, evil will never leave your house. Understanding that that there is a blessing in maintaining your goodness in the Lord. And anyone who is doing bad to you, okay, while in the midst of your good efforts, for God's glory, don't worry about them. They have their own thing coming to them. Not You're not sending any bad things to them. They have their own things coming to them because of the law, like God's book of law. Okay, touch not his anointed. Okay, and do his prophets no harm is also another word. But understand that there is a due time for the thing that you are going through. And your willingness to continue to persevere, your willingness to continue to put one foot in front of the other, your willingness to not allow your character to be compromised, regardless of whatever is coming your way, there is going to be a reaping season. There is going to be a harvest for you on the other side. But there's a reason why he said, "Let's not get tired. Let's not grow weary," because it feels almost impossible to not grow tired. It feels almost impossible to not grow weary. But we have to rely on him. We have to rely on him because our faith in him has to be bigger than our own belief in the circumstances that we're going through. Psalm 37 says, do not fret because of those who are evil, or be envious of those who do wrong. For like grass, they will soon wither. Like green plants, they will soon die away. Verse 3, trust in the Lord and do good. Dwell in the land and enjoy safe pasture. Take delight in the Lord, and he will give you the desires of your heart. This is very important because sometimes people twist the verse 4 in Psalm 34, because it says, like, if I trust in the Lord, he's going to give me everything I want. He will give you the things to desire. He will give you the things. He will change your palette from the things that you wanted for yourself to the things that he wants for you. So when it says, take delight in the Lord and he will give you the desires of your heart, he's going to give you the things for you to desire. God isn't a genie. Okay, he is sovereign, and he is a father who allows his will to be done in our life. We should always count it a privilege to be used by God. Verse 5, commit your way to the Lord, trust in him, and he will do this. He will make your righteous reward shine like the dawn, your vindication like the noonday sun. Verse 7, be still before the Lord and wait patiently for him. Do not fret when people succeed in their ways, when they carry out their wicked schemes. Refrain from anger and turn from wrath. Do not fret, it leads only to evil. Verse 9, for those who are evil will be destroyed, but those who hope in the Lord will inherit the land. An inheritance, okay, comes to God's children. Verse 10, a little while and the wicked will be no more. Though you look for them, they will not be found, but the meek will inherit the land and enjoy peace and prosperity. Verse 12, the wicked plot against the righteous and gnash their teeth at them, but the Lord laughs at the wicked, for he knows their day is coming. Verse 14, the wicked draw the sword and bend the bow to break down the poor and needy, to slay those whose ways are upright. Verse 15, but their swords will pierce their own hearts and their bows will be broken. Verse 16, better the little that the righteous have than the wealth of many wicked. For the power of the wicked will be broken, but the Lord upholds the righteous. Verse 18, the blameless spend their days under the Lord's care, and their inheritance will endure forever. In times of disaster, they will not wither. In days of famine, they will enjoy plenty. But the wicked will perish. Though the Lord's enemies are like the flowers of the field, so there are many of them around, okay? They will be consumed. They will go up in smoke. Verse 21, the wicked borrow and do not repay, but the righteous give generously. Those the Lord blesses will inherit the land, but those he curses will be destroyed. He says it again. When God repeats himself, he's not playing, okay? Verse 23, the Lord makes firm the steps of those who delight in him. Though he may stumble, he will not fall, for the Lord upholds him with his hand. Verse 25, I was young and now I'm old, yet I have never seen the righteous forsaken, nor their children begging bread. They are always generous and lend freely. Their children will be a blessing. Turn from evil and do good. Then you will dwell in the land forever. For the Lord loves the just and will not forsake his faithful ones. He will not forsake you. Wrongdoers will be completely destroyed. The offspring of the wicked will perish. The righteous will inherit the land and dwell in it forever. The mouths of the righteous utter wisdom, and their tongues speak what is just. The law of their God is in their hearts. Their feet do not slip. The wicked lie in wait for the righteousness. The wicked lie in wait for the righteous, intent on putting them to death, but the Lord will not leave them in the power of the wicked or let them be condemned when brought to trial. Hope in the Lord and keep his way. He will exalt you to inherit the land. There is an inheritance for you. When the wicked are destroyed, you will see it. I have seen a wicked and ruthless man flourishing like a luxuriant native tree, but soon he passes away and was no more. Though I looked for him, he could not be found. Consider the blameless, observe the upright, and future awaits for those who seek peace. But all sinners will be destroyed. There will be no future for the wicked. The salvation of the righteous comes from the Lord. He is their stronghold in time of trouble. The Lord helps him and delivers them. He delivers them from the wicked and saves them because they take refuge in him. That's Psalms 37. So anytime you find yourself saying, how these people prospering, just understand that whatever they prosper with is not worth the wrath that's on the other side. And what is for you is an inheritance that is beyond anything that you can ask, think, or imagine at this time.